Mm-hmm. 12,200 bucks. 12,200 bucks, and she all came off. Everybody's came off. 12,200 bucks is what we did yesterday. And it is all because of you guys. You guys nailed it. Every one of you. I sat here and went like this. I did my part, but you guys came up big. Everybody who participated, I owe a huge thank you. And we're gonna babble off some names here real quick to everybody who participated and everybody that should get a little recognition. To the point where I had to write it all down because I can't memorize all this. There was just so many people and so many spinning parts in this to make this work. So right off the bat, let's talk about the 11. Originally we had 7. Let's talk about the 11 guys, okay? We had a couple of more late minute volunteers going, hey, the money's there, let's do it, let's keep going. So off the top, let's go. We got Humberto. Humberto came in and nailed it. Not only did he get his beard, shaved his head, okay, dropped 500 bucks on it, challenging somebody else to match the $500. So he shaved the beard, then offered another 500 bucks to anybody to match so that he could shave his head. Buck Brown stepped up and said, I'm good for that. Humberto shaved his head. On that alone, there was another 200 bucks that he donated just to get into the contest. Or sorry, it's not a contest, but just to get into the shave. He offered 200 bucks just for us to let him shave his head. It's like, okay, Humberto, you're the man. Big man of the hour there, brother. There's 1,200 bucks that came in just for Humberto alone. David Edwards. Well, here, what can you say about David Edwards? The guy steps in, gets his beard shaved, and then we hit a certain plateau. We crested over the $10,000 mark. And what does Dave do? He comes back in and loses the eyebrows too. That's a champ in my book. Looking good. Of course, we got Plays on the Freeway, who owes us a mustache. He owes us a mustache, and he will be coming back in at a later date when we're going to shave that mustache off. But Plays on the Freeway with the beard, like that was epic. That was, what do you call, who's that, Gandalf or whoever that idiot is. Whatever. What a beard. It went missing. Of course, the one and only Sterling Wheel. Sterling Wheel come up. Not only did Sterling Wheel come up big with his shave and doing what he did for the charity that way, but all the work in the background that I could count on him. Every time I needed something or if something was going on, I could pick up the phone and Sterling was there. No questions asked. We'll make it happen, and bang, it did. Sterling stepped up. Yeah, Andy got clipped at the same time. Huge kudos and huge thank you to Sterling Wheel. Of course, we got our fellow Canadian Canuck boy, Chris A, up here in Ottawa. Notice how my accent goes straight to Canadian, eh? We got good old Canadian boy, Chris A, coming out of Canada, out of Ottawa. He came down, sat in the chair right here, and he got himself clipped. It was great for him and his wife, Nikki, to come down. Fantastic to have you guys. We enjoyed it. Thank you very much. The one and only Robin. I like to say that because every time I think of Robin, the next words out of my mouth is, oh, please behave yourself. Robin, AKA, I'll make you uncomfortable. Last minute entry, says, hey, what the hell? I'll come in. Shaved his beard off. Do you see the beard on that guy? He ended up looking like Homer Simpson. Beautiful. Love it. Thank you, Robin. You nailed it. One of our boys from across the pond, Nerdy John, Nerd in Motion. That guy's got a set of Konanis on him. Let me tell you, any man that's willing to sit in the chair and allow his wife to take a sharp object and fiddle around his throat and everything like that, not me, brother. I'll do that myself. Not a chance in hell. But Nerd in Motion sat down. He got his got his beard clipped. Looked great. Appreciate it, big man. Appreciate that a lot. Of course, our resident guard dog, Floridian, fantastic friend of the channel. Always supporting us, always showing love to us, always there if I need a quick phone call. We appreciate Guard Dog. He actually sent me another picture overnight of the complete. He actually did the complete, so he did it all and then shaved his head, and so I've got a complete picture here. It's like he's actually looking pretty employable right now. Anybody needs a Guard Dog, I'll give you his number. Of course, the one and only Buck Brown. Buck Brown. The man killed it, okay? Not only did he drive 750 miles or deadhead from his last load on Thursday night, okay, down to his house, Friday, down to his house, then jumped out of the truck, jumped in the car, and went from there to Florida just to put on our t-shirt and run around down on the Forgotten Angels campus down there and site to make a nuisance of himself. And did he make a nuisance of himself? Well, you're damn right he did. Thank God he did. He did a great job. Again, Buck, like Sterling, did a lot of work for us in the background. He really did. Anytime, again, I needed something, I had to pick up a phone, Buck this, Buck that. It just happened. You know, it just happened. And I thank you, my friend, for your generosity of your time and your energy and your brains of how to do certain things, helping me out with certain things. You and Sterling both. I couldn't have pulled this off without both of you guys. This is a big group effort here. Not last, but probably the one of the biggest ones, Mr. B's. Mr. B's, he didn't think, right? Now, Buck did. Buck knew going in we were going to hit 10 grand. I don't know how he knew. He was using the Force or his Buck Brown Jedi Force or whatever he was doing. But coming in, Buck Brown knew we were going to hit the 10 grand mark. Mr. B's, I don't think he thought we were going to hit 10,000 bucks. Mr. B's got clipped yesterday by Mrs. B's, okay, because we went over $10,000. We raised over, well, like I said, we got 12,200, but when we hit the 10 grand mark, that was the word right there for Mr. B's to wow, off it came. And off it came. So, Mr. B's is also a long time subscriber of ours. He's been with this channel since day one. I think he was probably in our top 100. Him and Robert Tyke Truckin' are in the top 100 of people. It was my first 100 subscribers. They've been with us that long. They watched us through the convoy and they've stuck with us ever since. Mr. B's, we couldn't have done this at all without you because, of course, you built the cornhole boards. Now those cornhole boards, they were raffled off. We came up with $2,600 for the cornhole boards. Those boards have a retail value of $500. We hit $2,600 and there was one winner. And we'll get to that in a second. But Mr. B's, your generosity again, the donation of the boards, your time, your energy, everything like that. This part of the segment couldn't have been done without you, my bro. Okay? It couldn't have been done without you. Thank you so much. Love you very much. Thank you. Getting shaved again, another man from across the pond, Robert Tyke Truckin'. Now, if you can calm him down and you understand what he's saying, he makes perfect sense. Great man over there. Thank you, Robert. Again, with us since day one. Always supported us, always shown us love, always throwing a few bucks at us when the channel needed it. You know what? We appreciate that and we love you right back, Robert. Thank you. Generous, of course. Take your beard off for a good cause, and he did. He also threw some money at the charity as well. And I think last but not least, there was myself. But, you know, hear the audience, right? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that was 11 guys. 11 guys that got clipped. We were supposed to have 7. So appreciate that for everybody that stepped up and did that. We had two big winners yesterday. First of all, we had Mr. B's cornhole boards. The boards raised $2,600. Okay, so the draw with that, and the big winner on that was Quinn Taylor. Now, Quinn has not called in yet. So, Quinn, if you see this, make sure you email us so we can, figure out where these boards are going, my bro. Okay, you weren't in the live yesterday, but you won. You won the boards. They're all yours. You get your choice, brother, of the boards that were made, or you can contact Mr. B's and he will make you a custom set of whatever boards you want. Any picture you want. It's got to be decent. Come on now. But it is going to have the Forgotten Angels logo and the Wheelburner Express logo on it. But other than that, you can have whatever picture of whatever you want on it. So get hold of us, brother. You got yourself a $500 set of boards there. And the other big winner, Flip and the Blue Mule. Flip went big time. He wanted that Dolly Parton book. Huge shout out to Truckin' with T-Bone. T-Bone pulled it out of his ass like nobody's business here, all right? Down to Tennessee, not only makes the call to get the book signed by Dolly Parton, gets it authenticated by Dolly's people, goes down, picks the book up, and brings the book back. Thank you. T-Bone, you and your beautiful wife, Tina, thank you so much for doing that. You had other business down there, we know that, but going out off to the side and taking care of this for our charity, both of you, huge, huge, huge thank you. Massive, massive, massive present, a gift that you guys were able to pull out and present to the channel. And we raised it, Flipping the Blue Mule, ponied up $2,000. $2,000 for that book. Now, I know secretly, Cindy, I know secretly where I'm not telling anybody where the book actually went, Cindy, but I have a feeling I know where the book went, and it belongs, and that's where it probably should go, and that's where it belongs. So whoever gets the book, Flip, you know what I'm saying here, whoever gets the book, congratulations. Hope you guys enjoy it. That, in my opinion, was money well spent. Thank you very much, Blue Mule. Beautiful on that. So just a real quick quick thing here for the last. I do have some other people just to quickly thank that were just popping in, helping with this, helping with that. Of course, we got Shade Tree Surgeon who stepped up big time, Josh, yesterday at the last minute. Like him stepping up to do that was literally, we were going live at 1 o'clock and he called, that was arranged at 12:45. Last minute, Josh and I were on the phone figuring out how to get the channels to work and do all that. And when I was talking to him on the phone, when David put us together, I said to Josh, I said, because it hadn't been presented to him yet to do that. And I said, well, would you be willing to broadcast it out on your channel? I said, do you have anything else going on in your channel today or this afternoon? He goes, no. I said, would you be willing to do it? He didn't bat an eye. He went, yeah, how do we do that? So then we had to figure out how to do it. And it was right at the last minute. Shade Tree Surgeon, you killed it. Thank you very much, Josh. I appreciate this more than you know. Obviously, you do know, because Josh, you are a huge supporter and you are a huge inspiration to a lot of people that work with Forgotten Angels, and you bring a lot of attention to this charity, and you do a great job. And now that it's got our attention, I want to thank you, man. You did a great job. Of course, again, like I mentioned, Sterling Wheel, all the background work, everything that you've done. Love you, my man. I couldn't have done this without you guys, without you. Mr. B's, of course, enough said. Trucking along with Kiersey. Again, I want to thank Kiersey, DIY, and Snorlord. Now, we had more merch to give away, but we just didn't have the time or the opportunities. We gave away some of it. I actually feel bad that I asked them for the merch and we didn't actually get a chance to give it all away. But we were able to give away, I think, a piece of Snorlords. We gave away something for 2 pieces for DIY, and I think Kiersey was able to give away something as well. So for DIY, Snorlord, and Kiersey, I appreciate that. Thank you very, very much for your generosity. You know what? There's always next year, guys. Next year we're gonna go bigger. So let's just save it up and let's do it again next year. And last but not least, of course, how can I not thank anyone else but... She's looking at me right now. She's waiting for it. All right. I was talking about my moderators, of course. What do you think I was talking about? What, you think I was kissing Dara's ass? Come on, no, I'm talking about my moderators. All my moderators that ran around the chat yesterday. I didn't have time to pay a lot of attention to what was going on. You guys killed it. You guys absolutely took care of things, took care of business for me. The channel was in really good hands. Why do I have a cabinet door open? Who left that cabinet door open? I guess I did. But anyway, let's get back to the moderators. Thanks, guys. Kamel, Tolga, Sterling in and out, and of course, Dar. And then, of course, how can I not thank Dar? Last but not least. She puts up with me. She puts up with the craziness of everything that's gone over the last week. All my gibberish, my bullshit, my stupidity, and at times my lack of attention around the house, because sometimes this channel takes up time that, you know, I should be devoting to my house, but I don't. So, baby, thank you. Stand up, take a bow. She's bowing. All right. So, guys, that's everybody. And if I've missed anybody, if I've missed you, please don't be offended. I've got, again, I had a lot of people to thank and not a lot of time to do it. I've been able to squeeze it into 15 minutes and 20 seconds. I can probably go another hour thanking everybody. So if I have missed you, don't be offended. I do thank you. I do appreciate it. And I love everybody that helped us out. Like I said, $12,200. The link for the Forgotten Angels will be in the description. That link is still active until Saturday, okay? That'll be the 29th at 1 o'clock. Forgotten Angels will disconnect it and turn it down. But until Saturday, you can still use that link that'll be in our description, and you can still donate, okay? And that's 24 hours a day until the 29th, which is next Saturday. If you were watching a replay, if you watched the replay, or if you're seeing this and you didn't get a chance to see it, you know what? Hit the link, throw a couple bucks. Like I said, we hit 12,200. There's probably been a couple more trickle in since then. In the next couple of days, I'll be touching base with David just to keep an eye and see what else has come in. And I'll be posting it on the community. So again, it was all you guys, okay? All we did is sit there and do this. You guys did the heavy lifting. So with that, we thank you. Everybody else, we thank you. All right? With that, we'll see you down the road. Be good, be safe, take it easy, have fun, enjoy your lives, man.